Hello, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to take a little walk through a wood. It is on the side of Solsbury Hill and we're going to go down through there and have a little wander. Come with me. So here we are, back in my native habitat. Now this is a private woodland, but so it says up here. But there are signs on the gate there saying keep your dogs on the lead, blah blah blah, thingies to the general public. So I know I have a woodland, but we don't have a private woodland sign anymore because we've even put benches for people to sit on. So let's just do it. You'll have to excuse the road noise. Look at this. I'm gonna have to really watch my footing, aren't I? If you hear any weird squeaky noises, well, you won't. The camera will. The visuals will tell you that something's happened. Ooh. There's nearly one. Wow, this is difficult. Squirrel just went up there. There are some lovely old hazels in here. Just cathedralic. I mean, in terms of nature, rather than oppressive stone building. Wow. So many portals. Wow, look down in there. Or the dragon's tongue. Sadly, this is what happens when hazels get left to get too big. That's just fallen over. One of the dangers of being on a hillside. I'm starting to think I know where I am now. Haha. Ah, this is better. Yeah. I've got my directions now. This is a steep bit. Tell you what, old trees, just the feel of old trees is something else. There is nothing like it. The feel of an old wood is so obvious once you know, once you've been to a few and can compare them with other feels of woods in different places. Every place has its own energy. If you see my video on crystals, magnetized genes and free energy, that goes into it a little bit. It does depend what's underneath the ground as to what kind of energy you've got. Look at that, that's ivy being cut there. Tree killer. Let's go and visit. Whoa. Some of these old trees. Ah. Yeah, that barrier worked for them, didn't it? Tripped up by a branch. can't get me a second time. Little tip for any budding photographers: knee pads. Means you can just kneel down anyway and you don't have to think about it. They do catch on things, however. Look at that portal down there. And look at that bit. Can't think what kind of tree that is. But this is a brilliant barrier to stop people getting through. And obviously it rots after a while. And it doesn't really stop determined people. I mean, look at that old tree there. It's almost a crime to not be allowed to go and see it. It's a good barrier they've done. Yeah, very good. I say that through gritted teeth. You can't stop me. My name is Wood. My name is Forest. Now we've got to get back through. Thanks for coming with me on these walks. What's it say on there? No naked flames. Thought it was going to say no mobile phones. I was thinking, what's going on here then? So this is the last bit. I thought I recognised some of those trees. Bye trees. Nice to see you again. I'm glad they're still there. And here we are, coming to the stile. I thought the sound of the wind was different. That's a poplar, isn't it? Can you hear the difference in the sound of the wind? It's all light and fluttery. Anyway, so here we are. I'm following this path now because right ahead of us there's some market gardens down there. and there is also a wetlands area too. But anyway, we'll go down this way because there may be some crawling about through wire and trees again. Look, just what is the point in going for a walk and not having to crawl about? So yeah, you can't wear a flimsy floaty dress with me and go for a walk and think it's gonna not come back with any rips on it. Not a deliberate one, obviously. Wouldn't do it on purpose, it just seems to happen. So yeah, there you go. We're going in there. Loving seeing all these baby poplars pop up here. Excuse the pun. That's great. You want to get your bearings up there, behind those trees. That's where the tortoise head is. And this is a griminy. Very tall bit of a griminy. That's heading for 4 foot, that is. Isn't it funny how places change over the years? At one time you used to scrabble to get into this. Now I don't know what to call this. This is especially for anyone who's watching who might know where this is. And again, I can neither confirm nor deny that this place was once used by myself and partner or partners for anything illicit. But there is nothing like a path that is a hedge, a double tree row of hedge. If you know what I mean. I mean, what do you call this? Is this a drove lane? Is this a green lane? It's nowhere near a road, it's in the middle of nowhere really. And it's just a path. And this is a really rare occasion when the farmer hasn't cut it down in order to plough it and make more of the land. Though how you can make more of the land if you cut down trees, I'll never know. It's a beautiful sight, isn't it? There's a lovely light feel in here. I don't know if that comes across on the camera. So this is the last, I think this is the last bit of interest really on the walk, so I'm making the most of it for you. I love looking out through trees across to other trees. It's just really lovely, isn't it? It's great that there's produce being grown over there and looked after. Local grown is what you need to buy, isn't it? Hawthorn and ash blowing together. Oh wow, look at that. Is that your perfect tiny ivy? It is, isn't it? Look at that, well lobed. 5 rounded lobes. Well, we're coming to the end of it now. I'm starting to wonder, I don't know about how the law of things, but if you walk a path for a certain amount of time, like Stonehenge Festival, you know, it occurred for 12 years and the 13th would have made it fully legal. If you walk a path for a certain amount of time, does it then become a footpath? Because I can tell you, I've walked that path for years, on and off. And here we go. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Ta-da.